Hey y'all, it's Erica here, and I have a question for you. Are you really healed? I've seen a lot of people posting lately about self love, self care, about reaching this higher level, this higher sense of self. However, my question is, are you really healed? Or are you just using your healing to harm other people? And if you are doing that, you still have not changed your lens. And what it means to change your lens, you have to shift. Even in getting all this knowledge, and normal just like to set boundaries and learning how to say no and learning how to have healthy relationships with people, you still have to switch. If you still see yourself as a victim, you're going to forever see yourself as a victim, even when you know how to make better decisions. You're still going to make those decisions through the lens of someone who's a victim. You're always going to think someone's overstepping your boundary. Someone's always disrespecting you. Someone's always gaslighting you. But when you switch over to being a victor, you understand. Even if this is what that person is doing, I don't have to react to it. Even if I do need to put stronger boundaries in place, that does not mean I can't have any relationships with people. But sometimes God is placing you in certain places so that you can be a model to those people. I had to learn that from myself. I understood like the people that I was most angry with were the people who needed me most. Those are the people who needed to see Christ's love through me. And because of that, I decided to still make myself present. Still with my boundaries, but I don't have to go on rants whenever they do something that I don't like, whenever they do something that I feel is disrespectful. I comment on it, I decide to move on. In any event that it gets to the point where the relationship is just unhealthy, I just walk away from it. I do believe because we live in this digital age where people want to share everything. People have used their healing as a weapon when it's something that should be sacred, something that should be between you and God as you're walking. And as you're walking, you have to understand that it's not just for you. It's for you to share with other people, but for you to want to guard it and make it yours and to keep all of these walls in place, because that's still what they are. Even though you may feel as if you've torn down emotional walls, you're just building up new ones. They just look fancier. So my advice to anyone who still may be seeing themselves through the lens of a victim, you have to shift over to being a victor. You have to know that you are victorious, that what other people do does not define you. And even in the days that it did, that is behind you. It doesn't have to continue to do that going forward. And you don't have to weaponize your healing. You don't have to make people suffer because you wish that someone would not have done what they did. And while I understand the hurt and pain that that causes, you have to learn to truly forgive. And I think that when you have these strong boundaries in place that are hurtful, it prevents you from forgiving. It's not doing anything to those people. And the goal is just to make sure that we all lead with love, that we do things out of love, not for love. And I truly do believe that's the only way that we can be truly healed.